You're watching PEGRI TV, Rhode Island's public access channel.
Hello and welcome to Lifestyles by Lola. I am Lola Jimo, your host. Today is a very special edition of Lifestyles by Lola because I will be showing you my short film. It's a romantic comedy called Love and Zodiac that I wrote, directed, and produced. So I hope you enjoy it. Why am I showing you my short film? To celebrate two great things, Valentine's Day and Black History Month. I love romantic comedies. So, I did a short film about a romantic comedy. Love and Zodiac is about a young woman who's a little confused on how to find love. So I hope you enjoy the short film. But first, we're going to talk about a couple little things that you can do for your Valentines out there to give them simple gifts that don't drive you crazy and are still original and fun. Also, I'm going to give you some tips on how to celebrate Black History Month in your own way with your friends, family, and loved ones. So stay tuned because we've got a lot of fun stuff coming up ahead. So, we are celebrating Valentine's Day and Black History Month. How do we incorporate both of these aspects into our life? What do we get people for Valentine's Day that are our Valentines? I have some tips for you. First, Black History Month. As you can see, I have a basket here with different cultural books about Black history. I've got one about basically a coffee table book called Black America. I've got more of a freedom and slavery focused book. I've even got an African American history book for dummies. So there are a lot of books that you can go out and get at the library, and they specifically focus on the culture of Black history and what African Americans have brought to this country of the United States of America. Aside from that, another way you can incorporate Black History Month is by getting a Black History Month calendar. They have them for all year round so that every day of the year you can learn about something that a famous or even non-famous African American has done in America. Aside from that, in Rhode Island, I know that there are several art galleries doing exhibitions and also special things for Black History Month, so look out for those. And also, you can celebrate it in your own way by going to see a film like Lincoln, or even reading a book by our famed poet Maya Angelou. What is most important is that you learn something about the African American culture this month. By learning more about each other, it helps us to get along and understand how we fit into society. I had the pleasure of going to a Burns supper last month, which was amazing. I didn't really know a lot about Robert Burns and how much he had contributed to the Scottish culture and what an amazing poet he was. But now, going to a Burns supper and having that experience has really opened up my mind to the concept and the cultures of the Scottish culture, which is great because that's what you want to learn. A little bit about me, a little bit about you, and that helps us to all get together, hopefully well. Aside from that, if you're not doing, your basket of books, another way you can incorporate Black History Month in your home is by going out and buying different art pieces, whether it's a sculpture or a mask, something that symbolizes African culture. It's great to have these things kind of lying around the house during this time of the year for the month of February. Now, Valentine's Day, what you've all been waiting to know, what should I get my spouse or my Valentine? Well, first let's talk about one element that you can do just to jazz up Valentine's Day in your home. If you saw previously when I started the show, I got these really cool red pillows. So just adding the accent of red throughout your house. The same pillows you used for Christmas, if they're a solid red, you can use them for Valentine's Day. Also, I have these red votives. These are great as well. Same votives I used for Christmas now can be recycled and reused for Valentine's Day to add a little sensualness to the room and a little romantic vibe as well. As far as gifts, I think the most personal way you can go is a photo album, aka brag book. I made this one for my fiance Javon a few years ago. It's great because it's red. You know the colors of Valentine's Day: pink, red, white, and sometimes purple. So basically, this has all of the photos of different places that we've gone together, whether it was a cool Thai food restaurant, or it was Canada, or it was Washington, D.C. All of those moments represent what we've gone through together and how it's strengthened our relationship. So a brag book is definitely the way to go. Another thing that you can do that's really original, I know that a lot of people are making their own cards on their computer. Great idea. Hopefully it doesn't look like a first grader made it. But another thing that you can do that's even a step further, a framed poem. Really professional. Print it out on paper, right out of the printer, and frame it in a beautiful frame. You can even do one that's jazzier than this. What's great about it is that it has a personal note from you to your Valentine, which makes it special and makes it stand out. Javon gave me this one on our very first Valentine, so I really treasure it. I would read it to you, but if I did, I'd probably have to kill you, so I can't reveal the personal notes. But just think about all of those kinds of things when you're celebrating the month of February, whether it's through Valentine's Day, of course, or even exploring Black History Month, which I encourage all of you to do as well. And now brings me to our feature presentation, my short film, Love in Zodiac. I hope you enjoy it.
Nice meeting you. Capricorn, right? Don't worry, we weren't compatible anyway.
Love Advice columnist Candace Jacobs thinks she knows everything about love and the zodiac.
Pick any guy in here and I'll give you the rundown.
But you have to have a strategy.
He's a Libra. Or are you afraid your precious zodiac might be wrong?
You must be like a psychic.
Star and I just want to see you happy.
No, get out of here!
Oh, Candace, how I miss the way you analyze me.
I met somebody today.
Here he is right now. Kenneth River.
I still gotta get his birthday just to be on the safe side.
I will take with me whenever you want it.
When are you gonna stop judging everybody else and just look in the mirror?
So you need to slow it down.
Is it what? Fear of commitment? Never wrong. What, was she right again?
Will is her problem. Yeah, a lot of things.
Love in Zodiac.
I hope that you enjoy the feature presentation of Love in Zodiac. And also, again, as you can see, I've got one of the sculptures that we talked about earlier, if you wanted to incorporate some of that African American history. And also I've got my lovely red pillows. But most importantly, if you have any questions and would like to have more information about this particular show, you can always go to the website www.lifestylesbylola.com. And as always, live life.